For today's project, I'll be recycling this cardboard tube that I got from trash. So I had to take the tubes and reuse it. As you can see, it's thicker. It's not as thin as the other cardboard tube. So that's why I preferred taking this to recycle it into a beautiful side stool or an ottoman. If you're interested, keep on watching. First, I had to cut the size that I needed. By the help of this bucket, I had to draw a line so as to get the right measurements that I needed for the height of this ottoman. I did the same thing on the other side of the cardboard tube, drew the line. Once it was done, I went ahead and took my hacksaw to cut off the piece of the cardboard tube that I needed for the project. For those who are new here, my name is Roxy Nimis. I normally do simple home decor DIYs. This is the channel whereby we recycle anything that is useful into beautiful decor pieces. If you're interested in seeing more of my video, please don't forget to subscribe and also click on the notification bell so as to get notified whenever I post a new video. To make the frame of my ottoman, I had to use several cardboard tubes. And to guide me on making a circular shape of the cardboard tubes, I had to use a cardboard on the base parts. The diameter of this cardboard was guided by the buckets that I had used earlier. So I had to arrange the cardboard tubes all round. I tried to see if the middle part will fit two cardboard tubes, but it wasn't possible. It was not giving the shape, the circular shape that I needed for my ottoman, so I ended up placing the one cardboard tube on the middle part. To glue them together, I had to use a multi-purpose liquid nail. It's a strong adhesive glue which is normally used during constructions. So it has like a filler and silicone like, so that's why I preferred using it on these cardboard tubes. You can also use hot glue to stick down the cardboard tube together, but for a long-lasting grip I had to use a nail glue to stick down my cardboard tubes all together. And to my returning subscribers, I would love to say thank you so much guys for supporting Roxy Nimis through watching my videos and also sharing them with your friends and family. Thank you so much for your support. Let's keep on growing every day. Keep watching more of my videos and also share with your friends and let them subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Once the glue had cured, I went ahead to cover the other part, which was blank, with a circular cardboard which measures the same diameter as the cardboard below. After gluing down the other cardboard, so this is how the ottoman frame turned out, and you can see it's circular and it could rotate easily onto the ground. To cover the sides, I had to use a piece of cardboard. To make it more flexible to go around the ottoman, I had to fold it all around. So the height and the length, I'll put it in the description box of this cardboard that I use on the part or on the side of my ottoman frame. On this part, I had to use hot glue to glue down the cardboard onto the side. So I had to use enough amount of hot glue to stick down the cardboard to make sure it's firmly held on the side of the frame of this ottoman. So I had to glue it down all around the frame of the ottoman. On to the next part was making the points which will guide me on placing the foam onto the ottoman frame. So I had to make a marking of 3 inch on the top part of my ottoman frame. So I had to make some points all round and then used a ruler to join the points. I did the same thing on the bottom side, but on the bottom side I had to make a marking of 2 inch. So this will guide me on where to place the foam. So the foam that I used for this project is an 1 inch foam. So by the measurements that I had made earlier, I had to make the markings on the foam so as to cut the right foam that I needed to cover my ottoman frame. I used my pair of scissors to cut out the foam from the bigger foam. To glue down my foam, I had to use a contact adhesive glue. So I had to apply it first on the part whereby the cardboard or the foam will lie onto the cardboard. I normally prefer using this, but you can also use hot glue to stick down the foam since it's cardboard being used. But contact glue is more stronger compared to the hot glue. Once I was done, I went ahead and took my foam and placed it onto the part where I had applied the glue. As you can see, the lines guided me on where to place the foam onto the ottoman frame. I had to glue it down all round. By the help of adhesive glue, I had to stick it down all round. As you could notice, I had cut a shorter cardboard, that's why you see there's a space on my ottoman frame, but it didn't cause any harm on my project. So on to the next part was gluing down the bigger part of the foam. So just as I did on the first part, I applied the contact glue and then went ahead to place my foam onto the middle parts. Normally I use the low quality foam on the side because that's not the part which someone sits on, but you can also use a high quality foam on this part. The high quality foam, it's either black in color or pink in color. On the top part I had to use the high quality foam. As you can see, this one is more durable compared to the blue foam. So just as I did on the side foam, I had to stick it down using contact glue onto the top part of our ottoman. Once the contact glue had dried, I went ahead onto the next part, which was fixing the fabric onto my ottoman. So I had the fabric made by my tailor. So I just took the measurements for the ottoman that I was making, and she had it made this size. So after that, I went ahead and added the decorations onto the sides of my ottoman. I used gold trim to decorate the sides of my ottoman. So if you're interested in such gold trims, I'll put the contact in the description box onto where you can get exact gold trim. So I used 1/2 inch gold trim on the top part of the ottoman. It's self-adhesive, so instead of using glue, you can just stick it like that without adding any glue. But to make it stay stronger, I had to use my staple gun to support the gold trim onto the side of my ottoman. My fabric was a bit bigger as I expected, so that's why I had to make some folding there, but if you want it to fit perfectly, so you have to get the right measurements before going to the tailor. Once I was done fixing the top trim on my ottoman, I went ahead to support the fabric on the lower part of the ottoman, so I had to use my staple gun to pin down the excess fabric onto the ottoman. After that, I went ahead and removed the excess fabric from the lower part of this ottoman, so I had to use my pair of scissors to get off the excess fabric. This was to make easy way to stick down the bigger gold trim. So this bigger gold trim measures 2 inches thick and also it's self-adhesive. It was easier to fix it onto the cardboard, so I had to glue it down all around the lower part of the ottoman. Then after that, I went ahead and removed the protective film, and you can see how the gold part looks awesome when there's no protective film. As you have noticed, the lower part of my ottoman was still in cardboard, but you can cover it using a contact paper so as to avoid the cardboard from seeping in water. Also, you can use a wood on the lower part to make sure it's protected. To test how strong this ottoman is, I had to step on it and bounce on it, and you can see it's very strong. It can support heavyweight person too, because the cardboard tubes are a bit stronger. And finally guys, this is the end look of our beautiful ottoman. Just a simple waste items that turned them into a beautiful decorative item. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this simple DIY we've just made today using waste products. This is the second way of reusing cardboard tubes. I had another video where I reused a cardboard tube. I'll put it in the description box. So stay tuned to watch more of my videos on how I'll recycle some waste items. Hope you loved this video. If you do, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please remember to subscribe and also click on the notification bell so as to get notified whenever I post a new video. Watch more of my videos at the end screen. Bye bye.